Good morning, everybody. We are going to do something so fun today. We're going to make a teacher's gift, and it is brownie mix. And so you give them this mix and the instructions on how to make the brownies, and then it's so simple for them to do. It's just like if you bought a box of brownie mix from the grocery store, but you're making your own, so you kind of know what's in the ingredients. And it's always better when you make your own, isn't it? So let me get a spoon real quick. And what we're going to do first is make the mix. And it's a cup of sugar, a half a cup of flour, a third of a cup of cocoa. Now we love just as dark a chocolate as you can get. But anyway, I think you will too. Just love this dark cocoa and this wonderful mix. I just think it's the sweetest present because who doesn't accept them from going to the grocery store, right? And then a fourth of a teaspoon of baking powder and a fourth of a teaspoon of salt. So that's all it is, super simple. And then, now this is just the mix. This is really old recipe. It's been around for a long time, but I think some of these recipes kind of come back and you're just so happy that you remembered how wonderful they are. I heard something the other day that said, whenever I start thinking about making up a recipe, I always look back instead of forward. And I love that because I tell you, there's nothing that beats all these wonderful recipes that our mothers and grandmothers had. There's just nothing better, that is for sure. So you just mix it all together till it's very well incorporated. And then I think it's fun to add a little something more to it. So we're going to add some chocolate chips. So this will make them, y'all, I've got flour all over me because we've been cooking. It's still really early in the morning, but anyway, I'm a mess. So sorry. I want to thank you for following me and subscribing and sharing and liking and commenting. It's been so sweet. We have so many more followers now, and we really appreciate it. So Nico is going to bring this to his Sunday school teachers, but I think anytime you can bless those sweet people who teach your children in one way or another, and if your child doesn't go to school, give it to your mama or a favorite aunt or something. So now what we're going to do is get this into this. So let's try this little trick and see if it works. If it doesn't, we'll go plan B. But somebody told me that if you put it on parchment paper, your mix, isn't that a pretty mix, y'all? I'll show you better whenever I get it all out of the bowl. I love these mixes. I use different mixes for sure, for convenience sake, but just think about having one that's homemade. I just think I love it. And then you hold it up like a little, I don't know what you call it. And then you slide it in like that. Let's see if it works. It does. Yay! So then it's a whole lot easier than trying to dip it out of the bowl. Look at that, y'all. It worked. So here is, I was going to show you the color. Well, I actually saw something right there. I was going to show you the color of this beautiful mix. Look how pretty that is. I just think it's beautiful. And so then, of course, you want to put a little note or something on it. And I thought, well, what would be sweeter than if you just took a piece of paper and wrote your thank you note on one side and then write the recipe, how to make the recipe, on the other side, and then get that as a little present. I just love that. And you know, now they have these beautiful mason jars. They're in different colors. Red, blue, pink. Oh my gosh, that really pretty teal blue, just beautiful. So this is to Mrs. Harris. And The recipe then calls for, if you make the mix, then whenever you're making the brownies, you add 2 eggs, a half a cup of oil, a teaspoon of vanilla. That's all, 3 more ingredients. And you bake it at 350 for 20 to 25 minutes. So here we go, y'all. This super yummy teacher's gift from Miss Dana's Kitchen. Bon appetit, y'all. And thank you to all the teachers out there. Nico, are you drawing on your card for your teacher?
Yes.
What are you telling her?
I'm outside.
Are you telling her thank you so much?